Yeah, get your calls in on England's performance tonight on the Sports Bar. 03 717 22 33 44. Let's go to John. He's a Liverpool fan, all right, John?
John Boy.
Yeah, mate, I love the show, but I'm absolutely fuming. I can't believe I'm watching this rubbish. I mean, it's
What,
the
the show?
manager.
You watch it on YouTube?
Yeah. Carsley's got to
Not
go,
that bad,
mate.
is it?
He's got to go. Not that bad. Bloody hell. You're joking. I'll tell you what, I've never seen anything like it. I've watched it as a kid from 1966 England. I'll tell you what, it's the worst performance I've ever seen.
So you're not having him, John?
Huh?
You're not having him?
No, not Annie. He's got to go, mate. Flipping hell.
Well, he's not going to go yet. He's got the game on Sunday. But you're saying he shouldn't get the job?
No, definitely not. Chuck him out now. I'll just tacked him halfway through the game if I had a choice. I'll tell you what, never seen anything like it.
Yeah,
honestly.
it was...
And they're all over the place players. I don't blame the players. We've got brilliant players, but they just didn't know where they're going. They're all out of position. I've never seen anything like
It's
it.
true. They
Cole
were.
Palmer was playing centre mid.
Hand off to the Greeks. They're amazing. But I watched that and I was fuming all the way through it. And one thing that really wound me up was him talking at the end. And like, Jesus Christ, what a bloke.
Not impressed, are you, John?
Yeah.
Not impressed?
Huh?
You're not impressed?
No, I'm not impressed.
No, I can tell.
I think if you're the England manager, you got to know how to deal with press, because it's a tough job.
Yeah.
Best of times.
Yeah, without a doubt. You've got to be, like last chap, haven't you? You've got to be a politician, a Tony Blair.
Well, it's how you manage the press. I think Gareth Southgate was excellent with that. He brought the press in.
He was absolutely brilliant with that.
He was. You regret it?
Too bad,
What do you think?
I'd rather go down fighting than and lose the game than just draw and just get there.
John?
I think, yeah.
John, were you a fan of Southgate?
No, I hated him.
You hate... Gee. Who do you want then? Any managers do like?
Oh, Klopp. Get Klopp.
Klopp ain't doing it.
Klopp's got a job.
Klopp's
just got a job.
Right, who are you bringing in?
Tell him to leave that and come to England.
Be realistic. Who do you want? Who do you want? John?
I don't really know. I mean, anyone other than Carsley. I mean, Jesus Christ, I've even had Southgate back and I can't stand him.
Oh, okay, fair enough, John. Not a fan, right?
Yeah, John, not happy bunny. Let's go to Pete, who's a Leeds fan. Right, Pete?
All right, Stinky Pete.
All right, guys, how you doing?
He's doing all right.
I think Lee Carsley's taken a bullet for Gareth Southgate and whoever takes over. Because everybody's been calling for this team. Everybody's been calling for, all those midfielders to play, to have Trent, to have Rico Lewis push into midfield. And now they finally got it. And now he can sit back, and Southgate can sit back, smoking a cigar, saying, I told you it would never work.
I don't know if we asked for Rice, Palmer, Foden and Bellingham.
Yeah, I don't.
It's been, come on, mate. You work on talkSPORT. You read Twitter. Everybody's been saying, play them all. So he's done it. And now it's
I don't know if we've ever said about Bellingham playing as a number 9.
Okay, maybe not Bellingham number 9, but everybody knows now. Now it doesn't work, so it's great. So when we go into a qualifier or a major tournament, had he not done that tonight, there would have been loads of people still. The narrative would have still been, he's got to play them all. And now we know it doesn't work.
Well, I think that the part of this England squad, because there are so many gifted players, you're going to have to disappoint one or two. It's as simple as that. And it's the formula and the balance. But he got that wrong tonight. Cole Palmer... I think he got it right. You think he got the formation right and the selection right?
No, I think he got the selection right to shut everybody up.
No, but that's not why he's done it, is it? To shut people up. He said he wanted to try.
He doesn't want the job, does he? So he's just taking the bullet. Whoever takes over.
Honestly, Pete, come on, mate. He
ain't
put a team out there to be like, yeah, I told you so. I told you this won't work. I don't want a job anyway.
That's not.
I'm just going to show you that you're all wrong.
Yeah, well, I think. Well, there's a lot of people who are now going, yeah, I am wrong. So there you go. So it's done a service.
Listen, regardless of what team he's put out, right? Regardless of that, we were all over the place.
Oh yeah, we had Pickford playing in midfield at one point.
You can put Rice, Palmer, and Foden and Bellingham in a side, but you can still be, structurally correct and know how to do, press in the right places and press together over the pitch. But it's wide open all over the park.
As he said, he spent 25 minutes on this formation.
No, but that's an embarrassing. That's such a bad thing to say for an England manager. It's shocking.
That's how most fans have thought about it as well. They only spent 25 minutes thinking about it, if that.
I think
25 minutes for him to come out and say that, almost sackable thing to say.
I don't know why he
I
said
don't know why he said that.
It's not sackable for him because he's not interested in taking a job. He knows he's not going to get the job.
Well,
I don't know, mate.
I'm not sure about that.
For Eddie Howe, whoever comes in.
I don't know, mate. I don't think it is.
Stinky Pete, I've got a funny feeling he does want the job.
No.
I think he does.
Why would he not want the job, Pete?
Because he's quite happy where he was, wasn't he?
So how do you know? He's taken the job. That tells me that he's in the frame, right? Would you agree with that?
Well, when Gareth Southgate took the job, he wasn't in the frame. He didn't want the job, did he?
But eventually he took it.
He took the job and he had it for 7 years.
Yeah, but he didn't want it, though, did he, at the beginning?
He turned it down before Sam Allardyce, and then he took the job on.
Exactly.
He turned it down.
Well,
but that's what's that got to do with Lee Carsley? With semantics.
He took it on as a caretaker. It was a short-term job.
Yeah, and if Lee Carsley goes to, there is still a very strong chance that Lee Carsley, if you look at the betting, right, the bookies don't get much wrong, he is overwhelming favourite. Right now, he's got his backside on that bench, right?
Have a look at the betting tomorrow morning.
What's going to happen?
It's going to be very different, isn't it? He's not going to be the favourite, is he?
Well, I reckon he will be. I reckon he'll still be favourite. He's still the incumbent now. He's caretaker manager. He's got another 3 games to go.
Jamie O'Hara will be a bigger favourite.
I mean, if I put on a session for 25 minutes and put it out there, I mean, we could all do that.
Come on, mate.
The manager.
At least 30 minutes, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I know. I would at least, give it 15 and gone, Jude and do up there.
Yeah.
Let's just throw him in, see what happens,
It's a bit like that.
So it's international stage at Wembley,
Just listen to what everybody wants on Twitter and it'll be all right.
Just go out there, lads. Just play. Just go and enjoy yourselves. Shackles are off.
It's your job.
Just go and do it. Greece, they're mugs, aren't they? That's how they were going. Go on, just go out there and get it done.
No, and fair play to Greece tonight. I thought they were
brilliant.
They were good,
They've always been good at the back, and they showed it again tonight, and they were good on the break.
Well, if anyone remembers how they won the Euros, right?
Exactly.
Defensively, hard to break down, a stubborn, well-organised, disciplined team. And that's what we saw again tonight. But they caught us on the counter a couple of times.
Apart from, like back in the day when you had the Brazil team who played this beautiful football and Spain, right? Yeah. Spain's in their DNA to play this the way they play. Attacking, short passing, controlling possession. A lot of teams at international level play defensive football.
Solid, well organised.
Well organised, hard to beat, and you play on the counter attack, and then your top players produce moments, right? That's what Gareth Southgate did. I think Lee Carsley's been very naive, thinking that he can rock up and play like that.
I agree with you. He's gone from it's polar opposite almost from what Gareth did to what he's doing now. To play that formation and be so gung ho, and can I say again? By the way, against Finland, they could have taken the lead in that game. There was a pass that should have gone into Pukki, and they didn't. He had a shot. Pukki, when he plays it in, he almost certainly scores. So the warning signs were in the last game that we played.
Yeah. All right, we've got loads of calls to get through. We're going to take them up to midnight tonight. So if you want to come on, I've got Dimitri. He's a Greece fan. He's want to come on. He must be happy. But if you want to talk about your team, 03 717 22 3344.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.